Today on that LEGO show, a doctor, a snowman, and a visit to NickBrick.
It's time for that LEGO show with your host, SykoYoda.
Hello, hello. Welcome to that show, that LEGO show with your host, SykoYoda. And today, I am doing this as I'm getting a cold, so you have to bear with me. There might be some weird pauses. There might be some voice issues. I obviously look like butt because I haven't been sleeping very well. We are going back into that show first Wednesday of every month that I talk about different things that have to do with LEGO and only LEGO. And I have got some information for you this month concerning things that I thought were very exciting, along with a highlight, as I think I'm going to do every month. But first I wanted to show you from last month the special freebie that LEGO sent me. This is just a little digger of sorts, and all I had to do was, I think, spend $35 or $25 or something like that, and they sent this for you for free from Lego.com. It's my monthly plug on why you should go through them to get your stuff, because you always get stuff free. There is sales and stuff there available, and you get those extra points if you're a VIP member, which is free to sign up for. Along with that, you can get the magazine from them, which is always fun. Let's move on to the specials of this month. There's going to be a lot more going on in this episode that has to do with the interwebs. As you can see, the scenery behind me has changed quite a bit. We're moving stuff around the house. That's the extra computer, this, that, and the other thing. But hopefully the new setting is a little bit better as far as backdrop. It was very chaotic before. I wanted to talk about some things that I saw come up recently. I have a lot of people that send me things on the regular to say, hey, this is coming out, did you know, or have you checked this out? And the first one I wanted to talk about was something that was on the LEGO Create ideas page, This is Doctor Who, and as you can see, it says it's not approved, but this is something that you need to take a look at here. We've got all these different designs that came out with Doctor Who, one after the other, all these different ideas that people wanted to create of Doctor Who. And you see all the concepts that came out for this, and they're brilliant, right? Well, an article was linked to me from BBC directly about LEGO Doctor Who is finally coming after BBC Worldwide agrees to a deal. And the concept behind this, I think, was essentially there was going to be some marketing involved, and somebody had to have a little bit of currency sent their way, to approve this product. Well, I'm glad they did, because now we see there is an actual official Doctor Who LEGO set going to be coming out. They do not have, as far as I can tell, I've read through everything and I've done a little bit of research, they don't have an actual time or date on this yet. Knowing that they have other projects kind of preset out through the summer months, which we will get to one of those here very shortly, I would expect to see this probably right around Christmas time or the New Year. It's still a great thing to see something like this come about, because for us Doctor Who fans, I am a new Who fan, but for us Doctor Who fans, we've been waiting for a very long time to see a LEGO version of this coming out. There's been people that have made their own mocks of stuff for Who. There have been companies that have sold pieces that you could integrate into LEGO about Who. But this is the first time LEGO and Who go yabba dabba doo. The next one I want to talk about, and this one is even more exciting as far as I'm concerned, because as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of LEGO and I'm a huge fan of Minecraft. Brick Ultra has got us a whole bunch of pictures to look at what is going to be coming out this summer. They expect early August release for the newer Minecraft sets of the minifig style. They're going to be releasing some extras for that. We have one called the Nether, and I'm going to stop using my cursor because it's in the wrong spot for you guys and I keep forgetting. This one is a mock-up of a little bit of a Nether stronghold The ghasts are still not quite the right size, but they are definitely better than they were for the micro versions. It has a portal in it. It has a blaze, which looks very interesting, and I can't wait to see that particular piece up close. It also has Zombie Pigman. So I'm very stoked to be seeing that one coming our way. The next one on the list is the Desert Outpost, and this one is more of a creative set as far as I can tell. I'm not a fan of some of the directions this has been taking as far as the creativity goes, because it seems to go further and further away from actual Minecraft reality. You know, I hate to make that comparison or parallel, but there's a lot of things in Minecraft that should be able to be interpreted into Lego much better than they are, and so I'm kind of getting a little bit of that feel from this. Now, if they were going for something that had to do with Feed the Beast or a Tekkit type of style thing, then a lot of this stuff would or could make sense. What I like about this one is we introduce for the first time the ability of making a Minecraft dog or wolf. In this case, it is set up to be a dog. This one also comes with somebody that's very rarely talked about, and I think the most common example of YouTube knowing about it is that Etho uses the Alex skin as his default. So a lot of the times Steve, it was never supposed to be a him or her in the beginning of Minecraft. It was supposed to be just a representation, a kind of generic, could be boy, could be girl, and then it took on this persona of Steve. So they decided to come out with another persona for female specifically, and it was even more confusing because they called it Alex. Alex is both a male and female name depending on where you are from. It is more prevalent versus not. But the concept behind this is Alex, one of the original default skins, is now available in the minifig as well. So we have another character to bring into our worlds. I also want to point out that I have seen a lot of people making custom stickers for these Minecraft minifig Steves so that they can create their own skins in here. So if you are interested in doing something like that, that is also available to you. All you have to do is Google it. You'll find it pretty quickly. The next one on the list is the Snow Hideout, and this one introduces also some new mobs or new concepts for us. The new mob is the snowman. If you look at the shape of the snowman, it is a little bit wrong, but I understand why they did it the way they did it. They're trying to integrate the ability to make it a playable set. I am curious to see how the construction actually goes for the custom pieces, because if I'm reading this right, essentially this is a standard integration block in the center, which is a 1x1. So it's a 1x1 sitting on top of a 2x2, and the sizes would not be proportionate, right? Almost be better to have the 2x2 in the center section. So a little bit of a hit and a little bit of a fail as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still happy to see the ability to have these things coming out. Then we have the last one on the list, and it's called the Dungeon, and this is trying to integrate that dungeon feel for your standard find in the Minecraft world. It comes with the chest and mocked spawner. The spawner, actually, I like the style of it, and I'm very happy to see this being brought to life. The most important part for me of this set, it's a 219 piece set. It is a smaller set, and it comes with 2 zombies. And that's very, very important for me because, as I said from the previous sets, the most missed thought process in those was how prevalent zombies are in the world of Minecraft. So if you are looking to make a huge scenery piece, or you're looking to add to your world on a massive level, once this one comes out, you will have the ability to add a horde of zombies fairly easily. But they have a video here on YouTube, and the reason I bring that up is because it's a great place to get Lego news. There's a lot of times that you don't have the ability to go and search yourself for all these new products coming out, and you're looking for an easier way for them to come to you so that you have the knowledge that you need to save up or predetermine which sets you really want to get involved with or want to purchase. Brick Ultra kind of does that for you. If you take a look, they have their own website on YouTube as well. So you have brickultra.com, but you also have Brick Ultra on YouTube. And I'm a big fan of watching reviews. I'm a big fan of watching debuts and stuff like that via YouTube. You get a real feel for it. It's not a written verbiage on the product. It is an actual video of the product, which sometimes speaks louder to you, especially if you think in a visual or 3D environment type of situation like myself. And speaking of YouTube, there's one other thing that I wanted to cover while we're on the idea of all of these basically games / sci-fi ideas and concepts in the world of Lego. My highlight for this week is a really cool guy that I think doesn't get enough props for his stuff, considering how much press coverage he's gotten. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. It is NickBrick. I can't help but wonder if part of the reason why he does have some problems with getting people to come to his channel is that the username does not match his specific name. His name is NickBrick. You can find him in a lot of places like that, including on Twitter. But if you look for him on YouTube, if you type in NickBrick, somebody else actually has that prefix for a username. His is Croatage? Cracotage? Crackotage. It might be a 0. So NickBrick has been a very long time place for me to go and get inspired from, and I'm not a person that builds guns. I don't do Lego guns, and there's multiple reasons for that, but the main reason for that is because there's so many people on YouTube that already make amazing Lego guns. I don't want to step on their toes. I don't feel the need to get into that personal field of Lego. There's just so much creativity and talent already there. This guy, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best, if not the best, at figuring out a full-on one-to-one scale of a video game gun. So as you can see just from the picture right here, he's got some mad skills. But let's go ahead and take a look at the videos so just so you get a general idea. Here's a list of videos in order, and this is not all of them, but he doesn't release like constantly. He probably does 1-2 major projects a month and then a couple of smaller projects in between, and all of the stuff is very professionally shot with good lighting and picture camera quality. What do they call that? Digital SLR cameras. So it's very, very crisp and clear. The detail, man. I can't get over how much he's willing to go the extra mile. He just released a picture on Twitter with a new kind of like speed rack shelving unit that has a whole bunch of his creations on it. That's something right there is I wish I could do that. I don't have enough Lego necessarily or money to keep a lot of my creations together, so I have to be very careful in choosing what I keep together. So right in the corner of my screen here, you can see just the edge of a glass thing. That is actually a display case that has some of my Lego creations in it, and I try to keep some things together like permanently. One of the most important things of that is the Halo Grunt that I created a while back. That is by far one of my favorite pieces. I also have the pizza slice in there still because I really think it's just comical and I love it. NickBrick, he goes out and gets the specific pieces he needs to create his project and is able to keep them together, and he has quite a few of them still intact. I'm hoping, and I don't know this for sure, I'm hoping he still has this one intact right here. This is my favorite gun he's ever did. This is the Reach sniper rifle. basically the Halo sniper rifle is pretty much the same throughout. I just love this build. This build is just epic as far as I'm concerned. I love the scale of it. It's dead on. I love the detail work of it. I even like how it looks while he's using it later on in the video. But if you want to see more of that, you need to head over to NickBrick on YouTube yourself and check out that video. He also has the ability to check out most of his stuff on the Flickr. Again, all this stuff being shot with a fairly professional backdrop and camera and stuff. Very good detailed pictures. So, as I said, I think in the beginning of this, I want to do a highlight each month on somebody that I really personally feel does a great job for the LEGO community, either via building or via video. Last month it was Forlorn Creature, and this month it is NickBrick. What will you see next month? Who will be the person that I think is very involved with the LEGO community or adding something to that community in a big way? If you have your personal favorites and you would like to see me check them out and see if they also are somebody who I think is inspirational, or even you yourself are creating LEGO on a massive level and think that you have the gusto or the appeal that is making people around the world create, I want to hear about it in the comment section down below. As for me, that's going to be it for this month. I have a very sore throat right now, and I just want to get some hot fluids to drink and rest the old windpipes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave some comments, requests, suggestions down below, and I hope to see you next month for that LEGO show. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.